Everyone needs to get vaccinated, and those people are putting us all at risk. But don't think you can get on a plane or a train besides vaccinated people and put them at risk.
The small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views.
And to give you a quote from Dr. Robert Malone, the original inventor of the mRNA vaccine, very soon there will be hundreds of health officials saying it was your choice. No one made you take it. And here is the finality of what Turdeau stated on April 24th, 2023.
And all of the scientists and the medical experts and the researchers, not just in Canada, but around the world, understood that vaccination was going to be the way through this. And therefore, while not forcing anyone to get vaccinated, I chose to make sure that all the incentives and all the protections were there to encourage Canadians to get vaccinated. And that's exactly what they did. We got vaccinated to a higher level than just about any other of our peer countries. And that's why we had a less deadly pandemic than most other countries. Now, I see a lot of people nodding along with that. But boy, oh boy, you know, the comments section on the live stream right now is exploding with people who are in deep, deep disagreement with everything I just said. And we have to figure out how to continue to protect those people, because my job as Prime Minister is to keep people alive and keep people safe and keep democracy going, whether or not they choose to believe that's what I'm doing or not.
Again, gaslighting. All he did was demonize everybody. He froze your bank accounts. He made Canada a laughingstock to investors around the world like me, who will never put another dime into that stupid country as long as the Liberals run it, and likely not even if the Conservatives take it over, because I've completely lost trust in Canada. But regardless of that, to say that he didn't force anybody to take it, you couldn't even leave the country of Canada if you were unvaccinated. And this continued long after it was discovered that the vaccine did not prevent transmission. After the rest of the world opened up, Turdeau kept the stranglehold and has boot on the neck of Canadians because he wanted to get his way. He is an evil, stupid, malevolent man who looks pretty, but in actuality is merely exercising those who are controlling his puppet strings. And all they want is greater control of you. And they always know what is best. And do you think that Turdeau and the Canadian government got COVID right? Do you really think that Canada benefited from being the country with the highest vaccination rates because of these policies, whereas other countries throughout the world that couldn't afford the vaccines or that didn't lock down were far better off? The amount of internal damage done to Canada, these well-meaning, generally go along to get along people, is pretty vast. And I say that knowing many, many people from Canada because my wife is Canadian. He 100% kept people from going to the gym, from seeing loved ones, from traveling. He mandated that vaccines, you couldn't even, if you were living, there was somebody that we know that lives in Brampton, which is near Toronto, and they could not go back to school remotely, taking classes remotely for the credits or whatnot that they needed because they weren't vaccinated. Turdeau is a gaslighter. And I hope that you guys realize that and understand what gaslighting is, what scapegoating is, so that you can see it next time it comes. And if he were to choose on his own volition to jump out of a plane 10,000 feet above the volcano that is active, again, the only thing that would be better if this was 20,000 feet. Peace.